Hello everybody and welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. I am Tarina. If you're new, welcome on in. If you're returning, welcome on back. Oh, we are here for your water signs. Sorry, it did take me a little bit longer. I was listening to the Bronze game on my way there and back, and let me tell you, the Browns Steelers game and yeah, I am, I feel bad, let me tell you. I feel really bad. Being where I'm at, let me tell you, God likes to be funny. God really likes to be funny. He's actually so funny. And I'm like sitting in the car just like, really? You gotta do me like that, God? You really gotta do me like that. I didn't think it was funny at all. But I'm just like, you think you're funny. Where I'm located, that's not funny. Anyhow, alright, we're going to jump into Cancer. Let's see what we got for our Cancer. Our Krabby Patties. What do we have for our lovely Krabby Patties? Our Krabbies. So, Krabbies. What do we have for you? Sorry. I grabbed a little quick bite. And I know some people are very about eating on cam, but I really haven't eaten today, so I needed a quick little snack. So, alright, here we go. Get me going. Alright, what do we have for Cancer? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer 6. I have 6 minutes on the clock for our Cancers. I know I'm going to have to go back and do these time stamps. It's okay. I have to go back. Cancer, you're quiet, a little bit to yourself. Have for our Cancers. Okay, you've got the Jester. Kind of gives me the Joker energy. Jester in the Quartz. The Jester Morning Garden Rose, or I'm sorry, the Modern Morning. Something about morning. The Modern Garden Rose, number 38. 38 can be significant. And then the Reynolds Whole Rose. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. Something about Deadpool also. I don't know why that popped in my head. Confirmation right there. Oh, let me start my... You know, my son is a huge Deadpool fan. Oh, somebody might want you to just sit still and look pretty. I got Gaia, sit still and look pretty. Yeah, never gonna be that girl just to sit there and just look pretty. No, you're not that kind of person, are you, Cancer? Not that kind of person to just sit there and just look pretty. You're like, no, that's not me. Alright, so the Jester. Alright, let's read from the book. So number 38. Might have somebody who wants you just to be there for, is like, I want to say like a trophy husband, trophy wife. You're like, yeah, that's not me. That's not who I am. All right. The Reynolds Whole Rose, Rosa Reynolds Whole. The meaning. Try lightening up your approach while maintaining enthusiasm for the situations you are currently in. Or, if this is not possible, tread more gently with kindness as your guide. Don't take the actions of others too seriously, as behaviors and what is happening in the immediate moment are transient and not true of the whole outlook. The jester lives in the moment and is entertaining, enthusiastic, and usually kind-hearted. They use humor as a means to convey their feelings and communicate, while also appearing to be young at heart. What is the funniest thing you have been involved in that made you feel wonderful? Aw, kind of like the jester. Although it kind of gives me Joker energy, but Joker, and I'm not thinking Batman Joker, I'm thinking like funny kind of way. Joking Joker kind of, but whatever. This rose was bred by George Paul, 1841 to 1921, in England in 1900. Although Samuel Reynolds Hull, 1819 and 1904, owned a large garden, he did not grow roses. So when he was asked to judge a local rose exhibition, he assumed it was an April Fool's prank. That's funny. He went on to judge them for many years, as it appealed to his sense of humor. But he did begin growing them and became a well-known writer on the subject of roses. This is a rare plant, so size is hard to confirm, but I'm sorry. But it requires full sun along with lightly moist, sandy loam to slightly clay soil. Flowers in mid-spring to mid-autumn. The meanings and uses. Happiness, playfulness, spontaneity, fun, enthusiasm. The deities are Euphrosyne and Dionysus. And the astrological sign is Gemini. Hey, Infinite. Oh, don't worry, hon. On Saggy. Okay. That's fine. I'm on Cancer now. Just doing our crabbies. So, with this being Gemini, a Gemini card, you could be a Gemini Cancer cusper. You could be dealing... Oh, excuse me. You could be dealing with a, Gemini... or Gemini is prominent in your chart as well, somewhere, like maybe a moon, well, not really a moon. I don't know if you could be, no, not really a moon. But if you're cross-watching for a Cancer, you know, you got Beautiful Things, Benson Boone on right now. Alright, let's see what we got for Cancer. Now keep in mind, I will go ahead at the end of each sign. I will pull angel numbers for you. Like 1 or 2 angel numbers for each sign. And I will do a yes or no question. So think of your yes or no question. What you would like at the end of each sign. So... hope you guys are having a fantastic month, a fantastic week, weekend, etc. Wishing everybody well. I felt the guidance to do fire and water up first. I will do, I'm planning on doing earth and air later on, hopefully this evening. I do have something that I have to get done. I have to go do first, and then I'll have to come back and get that set up. So keep an eye out, keep a watch out for when I get those other streams set up. So... All right, you got conflicts, clashes, battles. You may be experiencing envy from other people. There could be, no, excuse me, something within a team. It's like a lack of unity, no team spirit, team dynamic, disputes within a team or a group, within work, within family, within friendships. I'm sorry, Infinite. You know what, I got that. I'm sorry, and that's why I kind of like doing the evening ones, you know, because so that way my Aussies, you know, and my New Zealanders down there, you know, my peeps down there, y'all can be on in the evening time with me. But for some reason today, I felt the need, I had to get the fire and water out early today. So I just felt that urge, that necessity to get that out early on today. You know? So, anyhow. But there's some sort of truth and clarity coming into a situation involving maybe some sort of conflict. Maybe why there has been some sort of conflict going on. Why there's been some chaos within a dynamic, a group, a congregation in a sense. But there's some sort of clarity and truth coming into it. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and some sort of victory being had. And there will be prosperity and success. Looks like here in the future, somebody is taking the lead in a situation, taking a step forward. They've gained their courage, taking their power within a situation or dynamic, taking their power back almost. Knight of Swords, brave, warrior, fearless. Whoop whoop. They're taking like some sort of quick action. This could be somebody. You could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you though as well. Ooh, you got the strength. Well, Leo again, Leo card. I'm getting there's something about also a younger Leo energy, maybe. Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, again, Leo. There's Leo, Aquarius, yeah. And Pisces all over. Did I say Gemini? I keep saying Gemini. You may be dealing with a Gemini. I don't know why I'm saying Gemini. Maybe it's because of the Oracle card that came out. You got 8, 5, 1, 85, 58, 18, 81, 185, 581, 51, 15, 58. I already said 58. 158. I'm gonna bring one more card out. But there's something about some sort of quick action to take your power back. Courage, power back in a situation. You know, let's see. What else do we have here? No. I'm being told to put these back. Okay. Alright, go with it. Roll with it. That's what I'm getting. Roll with it. Yeah, I don't know. It's Gemini. The page was it's a young energy. Or somebody who could be acting a little bit childish. Page. Well, the page is Page of Swords. It was Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces card. But at the same time, it's like I'm getting like somebody who is maybe acting a little I don't want to say premature, immature in a way, but it's like a young, not really immature energy, but it's almost like a new energy. It's like a new found, fresher, new insight into something. It's like this person has gained this, not so much a childlike energy about them to where it's like they're wanting to fight for something. And they want to do it with a swift, quick action. Because now they've finally gained this courage. It's almost giving me like a King Arthur, like where they got this, pulled the sword out of the stone energy, and now it's like this newfound power within themselves. And because it's new, almost new to them, it's almost a giddiness in a way. So it's like a child, like giddy, and so they want to, like, I don't know why I just got jump on it. So they're ready to just go for it, go for some sort of action, go for it in a way. I don't know. That's what came to mind. And you got scars to your beautiful Alicia Cara. So cute. It's cute. It's so cute in a way. Sorry. It's cute and adorable in a way, but it's just really, like, I don't know, this energy about it. It's like, aww. Aww. I don't know. You laugh at me. I can't even. Oh boy. Cancer. What am I gonna do with y'all? What am I gonna do with you? Looking good, looking fly. Alright, keep dealing with a Virgo. Ace of Cups. What the? Looking good, feeling good, feeling all the love, wanting to make an offer, or you're receiving an offer. No, I flipped that out. Using your intuition. You're sitting there like, and then there's the apple, like, here, my heart, here it is. It's like maybe you're receiving an offer. It could be a contract. It could be, as far as work contracts go, it could be where you're wanting to make an offer. And this could be, even on a home. It could be on a car. It could be on, it could be in a relationship. But it's so cute here because it's just like, here's my heart. Here you go. Will you take it? With the offer. It's cute. And somebody's resting. person resting. Although I'm getting like it's almost peace. The Four of Swords. Somebody wants to undo it, undo some sort of pain, heartbreak. Carrie Underwood, you have somebody in your energy who they want to undo something. They feel like they want to undo something. Maybe they're sorry about a situation. They feel hurt. They want to undo something. Or they feel like something, they could undo something. They wish they could undo something. But you got an offer again coming in towards you. And somebody, you got the Nine of Pentacles here. It's in, or why do I say Pentacles? Nine of Cups in reverse. So this the Knight of Pentacles coming in. This person has no, could be rejecting this offer from a Knight of Pentacles coming in. That's for some of you. Oh, I just separated that. God, is that how you... Okay. Okay. Alright. We'll go with that. Alright. You got two energies here. One here, you got an offer. Somebody's wanting to make an offer of love. Putting it all out there. Here, you've got somebody who is recovering, but you got an offer coming in, but somebody's wanting, or the recovering one either wanting to make an offer, or they have an offer coming in, and it's, but they're denying this offer. This could be a Pisces. You have Libra, Pisces in the chart. This person could be hurt, upset about a situation. Over here you've got, oh wait, you got Virgo. You got before you go. Somebody's saying before you go. Before you leave. Before you go. Answer. So I don't know. You could be dealing with two different energies. I don't know if you're in a third party, or if there's a third party situation going on here. This is something you've been making an investment into. You've been working towards this goal, hoping. You got the High Priestess and the Hierophant both here. And it's finally coming together. In union. Hierophant and High Priestess coming together. Here, you got this energy. The Fool. Somebody feels like there's no fresh start, no new beginning. They're hurt, they're heartbroken. they're not able to see something. In the reverse, it's like you would be able to gain the insight, the introspection, and etc. With the Fool in the reverse, you're able to move on into that direction. But with this, they're not able to see clearly and able to actually move on. They're stuck in a situation because they're not seeing something clearly. This person needs to go within. Yeah, they're not able to move on. They want to go back to a past situation. You got Aquarius, Pisces, but they're Libra. Aquarius, Pisces, Libra. And they felt stuck. Now, for some of you, this could be, if this is all coming together, this is something you've been working towards, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Coming together, you've been working towards this union of coming together. But for some reason, you feel like you're in the stuck energy. There could have been an offer that came in that stopped and blocked. And because of that, somebody may have rejected an offer. But now somebody is, I don't know, somebody is like, again, they don't want to move on. They're not seeing things clearly. They don't want to move away. They don't want to move on. They're not seeing things clearly. Hi, Antoinette. How are you? Yeah, JBBJ. Well, you know that JBBJ. Like out with the old, in with the new. Antoinette, is that what it is? Okay, you got the Empress, Divine Feminine, Motherhood, Nurturing. You got like nurturing, beautiful energy coming in towards you that you're very passionate about. Or this is you, Cancer. Ah. Somebody could ride a motorcycle, motorbike. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wanting to come in, bring a gift, make a gift, or offer a gift. Or they want equal give and take. Page of Cups. need you to do this, okay? Ace of Cups. Okay, this is like your happiness. Empress, Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups, new love and feelings. Emotional awakening. The Empress and Knight of Wands, gone through some sort of awakening. This is like, what? Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're dealing with new love, feelings, having some sort of awakening. Tapped into that intuition. It's like a new beginning. Maybe feeling each other's emotions. It could be a past life. Things that, past life relationship coming together. Very passionate. Person is very passionate about coming towards you. Careful of pregnancy. Guiding her, like holding that belly. Rascal Flats. What hurts the most is being so close. So close. And watching you walk away. That's what I was getting right here. This. Right here. Somebody walked away from a situation, and now this person feels abandoned. Never knowing what could have been. So, yeah. But this person may be dreaming and hoping and wishing him that you're going to come back. But you left this person out in the cold. So it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they could be indulging into some sort of substances because they are, like, you left this person out in the cold. Yeah, you're moving on. One of you moving on, the other one was left out in the cold in a situation. Chariot. Number 7, I got 7, 6, 6, 66 could resonate, 76 could resonate, 67 could resonate. You got 3 Empress, 36, 63, 73, 37. You got Ace of Wands here. Somebody, I'm getting like the burning. Somebody is like pissed. Very pissed. Angry. I get fire, ice, fire, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Very like hot and cold. But somebody's angry. Could be angry about a financial situation. Something about finances. Ooh, that was causing some sort of conflict. So they could have caused some sort of fighting, arguments, bullying, destruction, disputes over some sort of financial situation. They could have been causing you to lose money. And now they're heated and pissed off. But it's something causing some sort of drama over money. Or it's about money. It wasn't about love in this dynamic. It's about money. The pentacles, the money. And passion. Which the Ace of Wands always gives more of a lusty energy. Lusty, or that passionate kind of energy. So over here you got like this arguing, fighting, dynamic. So it's like you got the pentacles and the wands here. So it's more like passion passion and lust and money over here, right? Here you got the cups, you've got the Empress, which embodies, like, you know, the nurturing, kind, loving energy and compassion and all that. And, you know, success, determination with the Chariot. But with the Chariot, it also is like forward movement. The Six of Pentacles is like equal give and take, and like being grateful, gratitude, and all that other stuff. But it's also being generous and caring towards not only yourself, but towards those outward, right? And the Knight of Wands is also, it is passion, but it also depends on what you put that passion into. Here, this Ace of Wands, you know, you got that, you know, we all know about that wandage energy, right? And you got the Ace of Pentacles. So, but with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, it's nothing wrong with having these two aces. But when you're causing the conflict and the fights and the arguments over just this, and then you're left out in the cold, and you're just in this young, very young love, Cups energy, versus in the Empress energy and having like the Ace of Cups energy, it's like you're not so much about the love aspects and the equal give and take and being grateful and passionate about that and passionate about all things. You're only focused more about one thing. Now, that's it with these two different energies. Now, if you combine these two, it's like, if this is like one energy, you've got like three. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, which you got like three of the aces here. It's like an abundance of stuff going on here. With the Six of Cups, you got equal give and take, you got gifts, you got abundance, passion, all that. The Chariot. But yeah, you got somebody here who's wanting to cause some sort of conflict, chaos, because they don't want this to come towards you. They don't want this to happen for you. Hey, Jason. Yeah? Well, I know what, wait. Yeah, well, it's not that early for you. It is an early one, but it's not that early for you. It's like, no, it's not that early for you, Jason. But good to see you. You walked away from an Aries. Aries can be tough. I'm sorry, Antoinette. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. Don't mean to wake ya. Somebody's going to want to come in and maybe apologize. You got somebody coming in. I know you lie. Your lips are moving. Megan Trainor. Somebody coming in, kissing some ass. Or they're wanting, you know, for some of you, this could be a gift. Again, somebody wanting to come in, bringing a gift. They're into you. They love you, but they could be trying to put you in a third-party situation. And you are not about to be put into a third-party situation, Cancer. Or flip it, switch it. You know, your person may not be interested in being put into a third-party situation. Like, 55. 22 hours, 55. Yeah. And 50. Getting a room. A rugby team. Ugh. Rugby. What's with the rugby? Really? We going there? I'm not going there. We're not going there. Somebody's into you. We're not going there. See, I see you. I see. We're not going there. But you got Lady A. Need you now. I love this song. Okay, you got somebody really, really into you, Cancer. Oh, who's into you, Cancer? Somebody loving you. All up in their head about you. All up in my head. Okay, but they want apology. Maybe want to take you on vacay. Business, pleasure, could be offering an apology, could be from a coworker, could be from a friend's family member. Okay, you got somebody who's wanting to come in and fight for you. It could be if you are in a third-party dynamic, you may have somebody who is the third party wanting to come in and actually fight for a situation. Or, I don't know, somebody who's outside the dynamic to come in and actually fight for you, Cancer. Or somebody who's going to come in and be like, be careful. Somebody might be like coming in and be like, nah, that's mine. Be like, that's my boo. Back her off. So, others, you might be like, you might have to stand your ground against somebody. You might have to put somebody in their place. A little drunk and I need you now. You know, if this is you, okay, if this is you, and there, you know there's somebody coming for you, you may and you don't want that person, you're going to have to be like, no, back off, and be like, make sure that that person doesn't come after the person that you're wanting to be with, and make sure that all parties know, point blank, you know, and, you know, if this is your person and they have somebody coming after them, make sure that they are standing their ground and putting that person in place. Now, if they still, even those boundaries are set, but that person doesn't want to respect that person's boundaries, you may have to, like, come in and be like, yo, they already told you, hail to the no. You need to get to step in. I have been in those situations, or in that situation to where, like, it's been where I have told somebody no, countless freaking times. I can't even tell you how many damn times. And it was like over a series of like years kind of thing. And it got to the point where like my person had to literally step in and be like, yo, back the hell off. Like, she done told you no. No. Now I need to step in and be like, you need to go. So, and then finally that person was like, all right, you know. And it's not a matter of claiming territory or anything like that, but it's a matter of like, sometimes you just need to do that. So I'm just, whether it's male, female, whether it's like whatever, sometimes you just got to do that. But you also have to establish the relationship dynamic on whether or not you're in that situation, whatever. In my dynamic at that point, I was married, you know, and that person knew I was married, and they were still coming at me. And it's like, bro, come on now. Like, no. And I kept telling them, no. Like, you're sweet, but no. You're like, no. So. You've dealt with enough the last 2 lifetimes. Let me tell you, I have dealt with enough. I've dealt with enough. I'm tired. I'm tired. That's what my dad would be like. I'm tired. Somebody's looking back on a situation. You got past life soulmates coming in, wanting, it could be somebody from your past wanting to come in to make an apology. Or they're looking on past mistakes and they're wanting to come towards you to make an apology. They've done a lot of self-reflection, a lot of internal thinking. They're missing you. For some of you, this could be somebody from a past life. Some of you, this is just somebody from your past. With this foundation, this is somebody who maybe you started to build something with, but it was not built on a solid foundation. You've got holes in the structure here. It's like there was missing pieces to the elements. There were, or like missing pieces to the puzzle. So it wasn't a strong foundation. So somebody could have been like really all up in their head about this, but they may have been into you, but they were really all up in their head because there was things that were not quite making sense, clear. Things were forming, things were coming together, things were starting to, but they just weren't. The foundation of it wasn't completely solid. And then here I got like, it's something, you know, the immediate thing was like trust, but you need to trust in divine timing. It's something about trust, but you got trust, divine timing. There are things like the divine higher at play. There's some things that were meant to take place first before maybe this dynamic was supposed to come together. The watch, the clock, things were delayed for a reason. Whatever the reason is, you may never know. What is that? Oh gosh, and I don't want to say it. Gotta say it. Came to me. Gotta say it. It's like the freaking Tootsie Roll Pop, or the Tootsie Roll commercial, Tootsie Pop commercial, whatever it is. Butterfly, that's old. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. Why'd that just pop in my head too? So anyhow, it's like the Tootsie Roll, the owl, right? How many licks does it take to get to the center? The world may never know. So it's just kind of like divine timing. You may never know the whole reason, the entirety of the reason. Really, Lord? I really did not. Somebody's pissed, angry. I just got like wanting to leave somebody in stitches. Snitches get stitches. Ooh. Somebody else is like, bring it on, bitches. Like they... It's like conflict, fight, arguing, drama about what? Somebody's falling from grace. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's definitely falling from grace. Okay, you got ways, emotion. Like somebody's all in their head. They're all emotional over you. Or all emotional, wanting to come in, bring some sort of apology, some sort of... if they're fearful, maybe that you won't accept their apology. Could have been a wave of emotions. Yeah, definitely the waves. Could be why the whole front, the thumbnail, the waves. Like very emotional. Thinking about the past. Working through it. But they're wanting to come towards you. Some sort of apology. Really all up in their head because maybe they knew that this was not built on a very solid foundation. Karmics, you got third party haters, lessons learned, and then you got wishful thinking. Yeah, the round and round and round is kind of like, But you change the energy up. You can change yourself internally, learn from the lessons. Those are one thing, one aspect of things. You change those up. Change who you are. You learn from those lessons. And that could also change the relationship dynamic. Or you change the variables, which means you change the person. Meaning you're not in that relationship, you move into another relationship. So, like, you know, there's that. Like, you may be dealing with karmic energy, or there's a karmic who has, like, some sort of wishful thinking about coming into, maybe split up some sort of dynamic as well. There's something about, divine timing here as well. Divine timing as well. About making things happen. Oh, things are going to get interesting here, aren't they? Very interesting. Very interesting. Somebody's trying to cause some sort of conflict and chaos into a dynamic, trying to cause somebody's downfall, but somebody sees right through the BS. And can't, it doesn't work. Because the divine sees all. Cancer, you're very well protected. Your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors taking care of you. In all things. And so is God. And Jesus Christ Almighty. Our Lord. Alright. Guardian, or not guardian angels. Your angel numbers. Go ahead and pull out your angel numbers. Yeah, it's tired of the negativity. It's tired of the negative energies. It's tired of the, you know, it really is. It really is. Negative energies, that, you know, all that. You have to, like, stop and block and watch yourself. And so certain things, Cancer, so be careful, be wary, because there's people who are not there for your best interests, Cancer. People who are surrounding you and not there for your best interests and for your highest good. So be very careful. Hey, Pammy Bear. Although Cancers are very, very insightful. And they see. They know. They understand. They have very good intuition. Yeah. Tired, boss. Don't tired. 44. Angel number. Blessing in disguise. Obstacles. Hardships. Strength. Building character and experience. And y'all can laugh. It's cool. We all laugh at everything. It's great to have a sense of humor. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character and experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. 1414, light up. So I got light 'em up, light 'em up, earlier. So I did get that. But it was more like bringing clarity, light, truth into a situation. That's the meaning of that when I got that intuitively brought to me. Is somebody is bringing clarity and light into a situation, and somebody is not going to like it when clarity and truth are brought into a situation. And that may be why I said earlier that somebody is falling from grace. And maybe even be losing their gifts as well. You've got mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So make sure you're sending out good vibes. Good vibes sent out brings good vibes back to you, Cancer. All right. So, yes or no, Cancer, your yes or no questions. All right, Pammy. All right, your yes or no. That was kind of a maybe. I'm getting, some of you are stuck inside your head. You're overthinking it. Somebody could be trying to get inside your head as well, Cancer, causing some sort of emotional chaos, conflict. Keep that in mind, Cancer. Others of you, your answer could be yes. Trust your feelings, fulfill your heart's desire. And it's something about using your intuition, the moon, going within, using your intuition. So the answer is maybe. I will go ahead and pull one more card. I don't know, they've been fleeing my energy. You know, I've been ridding all those toxic energies away from me. I've been ridding them left and right. So, Antoinette, I sense them, and when I get that sense of them, my light repels them very much. So, they kind of tend to either get angry or they kind of like stay away. They really don't like the light, so they either stay away or they get angry, or I just kind of stay away from those toxic energies, Yeah, we don't like toxicity. And definitely don't like toxicity in my chat room either. Sweet satisfaction. The answer is yes, Cancer. So there's something about cherries. About, the two cherries. One looks like it almost looks like two apples in a way, though, too. One is a good apple and one is a bad apple. Almost a rotten, bad apple there. So let's see. Sweet satisfaction, a good taste and savoring in it. And then somebody's taking flight. Somebody's taking off. Uplifting, and they're at peace with their decisions. Very happy with their choices and then their decisions. So you could be going on a trip. This could be very significant. So if like your answer to your, or if you were asking a question about whether or not you going to go on a trip or something like that, your answer is yes. So I feel the need like to cleanse and clear the energy around here. My little bells. Because, yeah. Cancer, getting some, I don't know. I don't know, I feel it in the background. Space, watchful eyes. Feeling some not so nice energies around right now. Let me go ahead and give me a minute. All right, we need to change the music dynamic up is what I'm getting. All right. I am changing the music dynamic. There we go. All right. And let's move on to Scorp gang. Ooh, it gets deep in Scorpios, doesn't it? Gets very deep in Scorpio Aries. And 'tis the season. Tis the season. Love that Scorpio. Tis the season. All right, Scorpios. Sorry, I had to cleanse and clear the energy around here. It was feeling a little stuffy from some I don't know, I was feeling some negative energies. negativity, negative energies. So, all right. Scorpio gang. All right, let's go ahead. Yes, you've got the Liberator. Scorpios. Number 27 could be relevant towards you. The Liberator. Oh, Lord. Lord help me. Okay. Sombrero. Okay. I'm not trying to pretend. It's a white rose. Let me put it that way. I'm going to let y'all read it. It's a white rose. It's a pretty rose, but let me see. Okay, y'all try to say that. Some of y'all can, okay? Some of you probably can, okay? Kudos to you. Yay. I will give y'all a very, high five, shout out there. Okay, cool. I can't. But that's a very beautiful rose. I love white roses, so I'm going to say that. Well, some people kind of can be out there, but look, pray for healing on them, those who need the healing, okay? That's what we do. We pray for their healing, love, light, all that towards, everybody could. We just pray for people, okay? It is what it is. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. Sometimes just you love them and you pray for them. That's all you can do. Anyway, number 27. Somebody's coming to the end of the road. You got Boys and Men on right now. Pop edit. This is a pop edit. Alright, Scorpios. Sometimes you need to act and even make decisions completely alone. And though this takes courage, it does ensure that what you are creating for the future is completely in line with your values. There is a new hope, breakthrough, or opportunity coming. But along the way, there is also the chance of a false hope. So be astute in your choosing. The Liberator has a strong, optimistic nature that ensures they can carry the torch of justice and freedom forth for others to be rallied by. They do not give up and will always find a way to make inroads to the outcomes that are true, just, and needed. The question is, what does freedom mean to you? Bred in 1851 by M. Robert Gardner, an owner of Jean-Pierre Vibert Nursery in France, the rose has been misnamed that's funny. La Biche. That's what I want to say. It's L-A and then it's B-I-C-H-E. So I just want to be like La Bitch. But it's La Biche, I think, until the early 21st century. It is named after Marie Morille de Bureau Sombrue. However, I'm not French. I don't speak French. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna put that out there right now. I don't speak French. 1768 to 1823, a French countess who saved her father, Charles Francois de Vero, Marquis de Saint-Bruel, and governor of the Invalids, from being executed in 1792. This rose will grow from 3 to 5 foot tall, or 1 to 1.5 meter, and requires full sun, good air circulation, and free draining rich soil that is allowed to dry slightly between watering. Flowers in spring, summer, and autumn. Interesting. The meanings and uses: optimism, justice, freedom, trust, and hope. The deities are Liberatus, Eleutheria, and is it Demai? I don't know how to pronounce that. And the astrological sign is Libra. You may be dealing with a Libra Scorpio, or you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp. Or you're dealing with a Libra Scorpio cusp, or you're dealing with a Libra, like I said. So, Scorps. All right, you got Angel. Shall you're my angel, you're my darling. You got Shaggy. Angel, baby. You want the giggles? I want the giggles. Actually, I was really giggly. I'm not gonna lie. I was really, really giggly during the fire signs read. You missed it, Jason. I was really giggly in the fire signs read. My darling. You got Five of Wands, conflicts, chaos, competition, envy. You guys, this is similar to Cancers in a way. Conflict, envy. Somebody is very, very envious of what you got coming towards you. Your wishes are coming true. Oh, I swear. All for one. All for one, one for all. All for one. It's like Three Musketeers. All for one, one for all. In a way. But that's given a third party situation, and I don't like that. So if it's like a third party situation, yeah, no. But you got envy from others. Maybe there's like three parties in a situation. Again, in like this team spirit, there's like no team spirit. It could be a group, a family, friends dynamic. There's something about like a collaboration not coming together for some reason or another. Something about, it could even be work where somebody, maybe you're on the same page, but again, you're it's like you're in alignment. You're just not seeing. Maybe you. This could have been in the past. You may not have seen things from each other's perspectives, and so you could have been battling. If this is you and your person, you could have been battling each other and not seeing from each other's perspectives that you truly were in alignment. You just may have been kind of like one person was looking at it from this aspect, another person was looking at it from a different aspect, but you really weren't seeing the opposite person's perspective in a way. But now you're able, maybe now you're kind of able to see from the other person's perspective, the other side of the fence, if that makes sense. For you Scorpios. Now, and so because of that, there was like these battles. It was like you weren't able to kind of come together because you weren't able to You were just battling each other. Now, for some of you, it could be even in like a work dynamic. Like, you know, if it is a work or a family dynamic, it could be like you guys are on the same team. You're on the same thing. You have the same goal, but you may not be... There's something that is amiss. There could be something or someone causing conflict within the midst of it, and that may need to be addressed, or that you may have been addressed. And now, because of that situation, wishes are coming true, and you have a fresh new start, a new beginning. Yeah, a new project, there's some sort of news, good news, and you're being recognized. Teamwork. Yeah, it's collaboration. This teamwork is coming together. You're communicating effectively. It's all coming together. It's starting to work out. Oh, this is looking good, Scorpio. Okay, you got Leo, Pisces. You could be dealing with Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. I like this in a way. I mean, I'm not liking the conflict aspect of it, because there could still be a little bit of kind of residual conflict. But at the same time, somebody could have been a little bit stubborn. Okay, Scorpio. Both of you could, you know, if there's 2 parties, 3 parties, more parties, which this does look like there's a lot of parties, could have been quite stubborn in a situation, not wanting to come to some sort of agreement or, you know, middle ground. But you have an offer, fresh start, new beginning, success, that's going to lead to some sort of prosperity, some sort of security, and yeah, it's a beautiful new beginning coming together. Aries, Taurus, could be Gemini. King of Cups, love, self-love, you're calm, stable, taking some sort of step up, a leader, more sociable, just looking good, looking strong. Aquarius, Pisces, looking good, looking strong, look at it sitting upon that throne. All right. The Muffin Man. Oh, I think I've seen him once or twice. Or 3 or 4. He's been making his rounds. Yes, way too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many opinions. Maybe too many. The kitchen has been a little bit, I don't know, maybe somebody burnt something and it's been a little smoky in there. A little bit unclear. I got the Phoenix. The Phoenix is freaking rising. Look at that. Judgment has come to a situation. Judgment. Look at that Phoenix. Don't you just love a Phoenix? They're beautiful. You got 6 of Cups. Something about, what?
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Do me a favor. Text and let her know, because I'm on Scorpio. I still got about a little bit. Can you do me a favor and text and let know? Probably say, give me 1 sec. 8 o'clock. Ask if it's okay if it's 8. If he's fine with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'll let you know what she says.
And tell him I'm running a bit late. And you got the song "I Want It That Way," Backstreet Boys. Tell him I would. Tell her I would go ahead and do it, but I'm in the mid of something at the moment, so I kind of can't. You've got Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is very passionate about a situation. Of course. Crabbies. Well, you know, others are a little bit more direct. You know, they're kind of like, you know, very, very direct. They say what they mean what they say, you know. Tell it like it is. There's no sugarcoating shit. I don't know. Put it that way. You got somebody who here, judgment was called, a situation. It could be triggering, it could have triggered some sort of childhood wounds that this person wasn't wanting to maybe kind of work on. Sitting on this little throne kind of thing. See those? I can't even. Scorpio, I can't with you, okay? Because I relate to this. I so relate to this for you. With those arms folded, sitting back like, You're like, not having it. Like, I get it. Like, you're like, I got the Nine of Cups. Judgment. I get it. Like, you're angry about a situation. You're frustrated. You're angry. You want truth. You want clarity. It could be from somebody. There could be somebody who's younger, who's trying to block some sort of truth and clarity from coming into a situation. Again, judgment is being called upon this, though. They may have been trying to stop and block your it could be work, could be money, your finances, it could be any kind of abundance that you were hoping to receive. You may not even been hoping. You may not have known that you were going to receive anything for some of you. Or just whatever God had coming towards you. You may have had a younger energy who was trying to stop and block this from happening. You know. Capricorn, Pisces. You got all the signs here pretty much. Scorpio. You got number 20. So you have a younger, but there's something about some sort of truth. They're trying to block some sort of truth from coming out about, or truth about why there was some sort of blockage to your abundance. You may be like, You could be opening up to listening to this truth because you're like, look, okay, I'm willing to listen. You know, the Queen of Swords is willing to listen. You're willing to hear it, wanting to hear it, opening to hear this truth. Because something could have triggered some sort of childhood wounds within you. Yeah, and you're willing to work on this. Willing to put in the work into a situation. can't tell you how many times that like I had to laugh at myself for like seeing myself in that arms folded kind of chair, sitting in the chair with the arms folded with that face. I can picture myself having that same face, like that. So I can only imagine, Scorps, how y'all be looking too. So look, Scorpios, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, defeat, failure. Ooh, no, no, no. But you know what? It's like you're having some sort of breakthrough. I'm not even reading. It's like you're having a breakthrough. Things are blossoming. Breakthrough. And you're gaining some strength. Look at that. Ace of Cups, 8, 10. 8, 10. 8, 10. I don't know what 8, 10. 10, 8, 108. 108. But it's like blossoming. You're having a breakthrough, regaining your strength. Some sort of, could be in love, just power. You're gaining your inner strength or inner power back over after some sort of dynamic, some sort of heartache, heartbreak, whatever it is. You are taking your power back. Your Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Leo you're dealing with, or this is just the energy that you're embodying. What's an Aries? Could be a little bit stubborn, straight, but Pisces kicks in at times, and you hate the freaking Pisces energy at times. Ugh. Pisces, I'm going to tell you right now, Pisces pisses Aries off. Okay, you got all or nothing, O-Town. So it's a definite internal struggle. So I think that's why it takes it a little bit. Pisces and Aries are fighting. Then you got Libra justice. Virgo perfection is like, it's a constant battle within. Yeah. You ever seen, what is it, Jeff Dunham? I think that's what it is. Jeff Dunham arguing with myself. I do that a lot. And then I have those arguments with God when I'm praying, you know. And I'm like, oh. You'll be doing that too. But in the end, God always wins. I mean, what you gonna do? Hey! Accountability here. Okay, groupie. You got a group of friends. Okay, this could be taken in a couple different ways. You either got a group of people, like you got a lot of people looking at you like you a whole, like, they just want to like snap you up. But you're kind of like held back. You're like, no. Like you're a little hurt. You're holding back. This could have been what you went through. Like you could have had people coming towards you who were could have been making offers, and you're just like, no, not interested. In other situations, you could have had people laughing, joking, etc., who were just like, you were like a target. And you were just kind of like in your own little world. Maybe they were trying to hurt your ego or bring you down because maybe they were in their ego. Flip it, switch it. You know, it's like that. You've been hearing that around a lot lately. You know, been hearing that go around a lot. Hurt people kind of thing. You've been hearing that around a lot. People saying that. So, you know, and that's basically what that is like, you know, her ego, you know, this is kind of what it is. Others are projecting that energy out onto other people. And, I mean, they see you in this, like, happy energy, and they don't like it. And they want to tear you down. They want to bring you down. It was interesting, wasn't it, Pammy? Okay, you got, I guess, bank of finances. Could be a group of people trying to bring let me say before I say that. Group finance, group financial, group finance. Game room. Black and white. Okay, give me a sec. Take this in. There could be a situation where somebody was involved with a sister. They got caught. Or a family member. Or they're being accused of it. And because of that, they're trying to bring somebody to financial ruin. Or they're trying to, this person is somebody that may be in a spotlight situation, but they're trying to bring this person not only into financial ruin, it's a group of people trying to bring this person into financial ruin. But it's targeted. I'm getting like Little Red Riding Hood where the wolf waits. Okay, wait. So it's like a doppelganger energy. Pretends to be somebody else. Somebody's pretending to be somebody else in order to try to lure somebody in. In hopes to catch them slipping up in some sort of way. And then they're going to try and document that evidence or document it in some sort of way, fake it, document it, or whatever, and then put it out on public display to try and take or tear somebody down. All because they're in their ego, because their ego got hurt. Or this is like a plan or something. But they're trying to bring this person to like financial ruin in some sort of way. They're causing illusions, confusions, trying to block somebody from being able to find out the situation. Yeah, they're trying to lure this person in by trying to make somebody feel like that they're attracted to this person, but they're not. They're not attracted to this person, like, by all means, but they're trying to lure this person in by any and all attempts whatsoever to entrap them. It's all an illusion, and to confuse this person, cloud their mind, cloud their energy. It's all a, why? Mudslinging. They're trying to throw, like, mud. Like, they're trying to entrap this person. They're trying to make this person feel like they're less than. It's like the reputation. They're trying to ruin somebody's reputation and trying to catch some sort of evidence of it. Why? Because they're butthurt? Would you stop? Really? Really? Stop. Two Gemini sisters and one Capricorn. And the night falls. You got someone you loved, Louis Capaldi. You got a runner. Illusions. Escape. Somebody who may have walked away from a situation because of some sort of clouded illusions because of a dynamic here. You've got lack of trust. They may have turned their back on a situation, burned bridges, or they were, it's like a self-sabotaging thing, or they don't trust the situation because maybe they feel like they're being lured in. For some of you, this person could be like coming in, again, trying to, they could be very passionate about you. But this, I don't know if this is like a third party situation for some of you. For some of you over here, this is like, it's an intimacy, but they want mutual respect, they want closeness, they want unity, they want this equal give and take. But somebody wants you to have some sort of doubts, and they want to catch it. Again, with the total drama action. You know, somebody who may be in the limelight, all up in their head. They're wanting, you know, some sort of equal give and take, but could be doubtful if this is going to come in to play. Could be having some sort of negative thoughts. Maybe worried. You know, a little back and forth, a little worried, you know, scared, worried, you know, just because of like things people have done, things people have said, just worried about stuff. But you're like trying to cling on to each other, wanting to build this unity, wanting to build this closeness with you and your person. But again, you've got somebody who's really trying to come into the middle of this, tries to cause some sort of chaos, some sort of conflict in the situation, some sort of blockage in a situation for whatever reason. All right, angel numbers for our Scorpios. Look at that. Number 88 and number 3. Alright, so number 3, harmony, divine guidance, balance, relaxation, patience, mindfulness. As the number of harmony, this card represents divine guidance and direction. Embrace the benefits of relaxation. Take your time and think before you speak or act. How can I bring more harmony into my life? By being mindful and patient in my actions. Today, practice mindfulness by taking a few deep breaths before making any important decisions or communicating with others. So, number 3. And number 3. And then number 88. Listen to your guts. Intuition, trust, inner voice, guidance, positivity, and alignment. When you are positively motivated, your goals and dreams will unfold as they should. Let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. In what areas of my life am I not listening to my gut? And how can I better align with my inner voice? Take a moment to meditate or reflect on a current decision you are facing, and listen carefully to your inner guidance to determine the best course of action. So, you have 3 and 88. Go figure. How about that? You got the Cupid shuffle. Cupid. Do your thing, do your thing, down, down, do your thing, do your All right. Down, down, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. All right. Your yes or no question. There we go. All right. It's a brand new dance. 88 tattoo on your forearm. You know, I used to really love the 88 car. Love Dale Jr., right? Don't get me wrong. Love Dale Jr. Absolutely love Dale Jr. Total fan. But, you know, there are some reasons. Definitely would totally be number 32, you know. But it is what it is. Yes, fitting it all into place, coming together, united. It's all coming together. Puzzle pieces are fit into place. You're united. Yes. 23, 32. Yes, there it goes. 23 and 32. Absolutely. We go for that, well, 23 and 32. That would be, you know, that's all. Oh, my, that's me. But 88, Love Junior. I think they're racing today too. I think there is a race today. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, it's Sunday. Down, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Okay, and we are moving on to Pisces. Walking by yourself. All right, moving on to Pisces. All right, Pisces. Oh! Walking by yourself. Monday here. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. All right. Could be getting a pang and a ring. My boo. You got Usher and Alicia Keys. You got my boo. It's always that one person. You got two. Ooh. Okay, Pisces. 38 and 28. Gave you your first kiss. Okay, you got the Jester and the Explorer. Interesting. Okay. Ronald Taurus which number 38, an adjuster. We will go ahead and read that first. And then 28, the explorer, Amy Vibrant Rose, which is the white rose. And it's funny because, see the red rose and the white rose, and it gives me like the Tudor roses. Or not the Tudor rose. Well, yeah, kind of the Tudor rose in England. Red rose. And in England, they always had, it was like the War of the Roses. So it's something about the War of the Roses, Pisces, that brings, so it's something about maybe the War of the Houses. Maybe something about two warring families. Ancestral families, maybe. Generational or lineages. It's what I'm getting right now. Something about generational lineages. Warring. And it's because it's the red and the whites. It was like the House of York and the House of Tudor came together. And when the House of York and the House of Tudor finally came together, they created the red and white rose and combined the two. And that's why you have like the Rose of England the way it is now. I think it is the way it is now. I don't know. That was historical. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. Why am I bringing that up? But it's something about the War of Roses. I brought that to mind. And then the song My Boo. It's like my boo, my baby, like my person. Like somebody's going to be stepping in and be like, no, that's mine. Somebody may be warring and fighting over, like coming in, fighting, that's my person. I don't even know, and I'm not even in the freaking read yet, and I'm already getting like, Pisces, what y'all doing to me right now? All right, number 38. You know what? We'll start with, no, we're going to start with the Jester. Okay. All right, start with 38. 38 was like, no, me first. It's me. All right, you got the Jester, Reynolds Whole Rose. Try lightening up your approach while maintaining enthusiasm for the situation you're currently in. Or if this is not possible, tread more gently with kindness as you guide. Don't take the actions of others too seriously, as behaviors and what is happening in the immediate moment are transient and not true of the whole outlook. The Jester lives in the moment and is entertaining, enthusiastic, and usually kind. Hold on a second. And is usually kind-hearted. They use humor as a means to convey their feelings and communicate while also appearing to be young at heart. What is the funniest thing you've been involved in that made you feel wonderful? This rose was bred by George Paul, 1841-1921 in England in 1900. Although Samuel Reynolds Hull, 1819-1904, owned a large garden, he did not grow roses. So when he was asked to judge a local rose exhibition, he assumed it was an April Fool's prank. He went on to judge them for many years as it appealed to his sense of humor. But he did begin growing them and became a well-known writer on the subject of roses. This is a rare plant, so size is... I don't know. This is the one I laughed so hard at earlier. So size is hard to confirm, but it requires full sun, along with light, moist, sandy loam to slightly clay soil. Flowers in mid-spring to mid-autumn. And its meaning and use is happiness, playfulness, spontaneity, fun, enthusiasm. The deities are Euphrates and Dionysus, and the astrological sign is Gemini. Okay, so this gesture was like pushing through. It's like me energy. It's like the me energy. And then 28s. You got the Explorer, Amy, Vibrant Rose. The energy here is all about finding something new and often points towards actual physical journeys, but does include personal exploration and discovery, as well as study, research, and observation. Time to get out and get on with the next chapter and phase of whatever you are involved in, as staying still might just mean you fall backwards. The explorer looks for the authentic life in their travels. They are inquisitive, goal-oriented, and work brilliantly in groups, but they do sometimes run the risk of never settling down or finding peace. I was just like, I don't know. I wasn't even. I was just like, whatever, okay. What do you feel you still need or hope to discover about yourself in the world? Bred by the famous nurseryman Jean-Pierre Weber in 1828 in France, he named this rose after his daughter Amy. It is said that she was particularly devoted to her father, and he treasured their relationship. Jean-Pierre bred the rose at Longjumeau near Paris, where he had testing grounds set aside for his work. This almost evergreen rose can grow to about 18 foot in height and needs full sun, but can grow in all soil types as long as they are fertile. Well-drained soil should be kept moist and not allowed to dry out. Why am I thinking this is funny? It's not. It's not funny. Flowers midsummer to mid-autumn. Meanings and uses. Journeys, adventure, exploration, experiments, and self-discovery. The deities are Adiona, Shimada no Kami, and Ganesha. The astrological sign is Sagittarius. I was not. I was like, just gonna leave it there. You got the thunder rolls. Ooh, somebody's angry. The thunder rolls by Garth Brooks. No, I like it. Sorry. Which is funny because I keep getting like this piercing feeling behind my left eye right now. So return that to the sender, whatever that is. It's like this piercing feeling behind my left eye. I'm sending some sort of like energy. Okay. Like, they were just not wanting me to read that, whatever it was. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. Strange new perfume blows. The lightning flashes in her eyes, and he knows that she knows. And the thunder rolls. So Amy aimed to flee. Amy. No, that was his daughter. He like named the flower after his daughter. Well, I don't know. Now you got the Queen of Wands out here. Pisces, Aries. Yeah. Why am I all hot and bothered right now? What in the world? Great affinity. Confident. A nature lover. The Empress. Dang. Sitting on her throne. Or his. Whatever. Fertility. Hot, passionate, loving, nature lover. Strong, down to earth. Ace of Cups. Good Lord, Pisces. Empress. Ace of Cups energy. Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Ooh. Ooh. And here's another energy. The Devil. Capricorn. No. Maybe. Really? Well, the Empress kind of does, although they're covered. Only for her man to see. Only for her emperor, let me put it that way, to see. Her counterpart. But the Queen of Wands, you know, you got the King of Wands. Only for the King of Wands to see as well. So, only meant for the King. You got this Devil energy. Somebody is like really, they feel like that they've lost somebody that they loved. Now they're focusing on work. They're concentrating on work. They lost faith, hope in a situation. Now Pisces, could be you, could be your person, or somebody you've walked away from, because I'm getting two energies here. Devil, and I'm getting two, and it's only because the two oracle cards that came out. Regret, heavy-hearted. Do what you do. I'm so in love with. Somebody's amazed by you. Lone Star. Lone Star. Could something about Texas. Somebody wants you by their side forever. Aww. You got Scorpio over here. Somebody could be dealing with this Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn. Maybe there's an offer coming in. Oh, I'm getting it's like a sweet offer. Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Like a very sweet offer. Or you're getting some sort of sweet news. But it's like emotional. Sweet emotional news. Something about, like, this person may have been dreaming about this. Dreaming about this for a while. Maybe bringing in some sort of truth, or maybe they're getting some sort of truth, but they're feeling, oh, giddy. Why am I feeling giddy? Stop it. Okay. It's sort of truth. Somebody's giddy, excited, getting some sort of truth. Their intuition is like on point. Can be Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Aries. over here, you got the King of Cups, Aquarius, Pisces. Who is end of cycle. Like, somebody's trying to end or come in between a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. Or like a King of Cups and their money situation. Could be that as well. But that's like the end. Like, it's the end of coming in between it. This person may have been trying to come in between this, but that has been put to a stop. Person could have been Sag Cap, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. Whatever this is, it's been put to a stop. This is going forth. Heart attack. Somebody could be trying. Somebody could have been trying to. Okay, there's two different things. Somebody, be careful. Somebody could be trying to cause, in the physical, trying to cause a heart attack. Yeah, I got that feeling yesterday. But the divine stepped in, and yeah, that is like not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But be careful, because somebody could be going through that. You may find out somebody this week has and you know, I'm not wishing that upon anybody, but you may be finding out this week that somebody, that happens to somebody this week, somebody that you know. I don't know if it's somebody close to you. Or maybe there's something about you are a survivor of somebody who has survived a heart attack, heart issues, heart problems. Because that was the eye of the tiger, or something about being focused. Somebody like super focused on maybe who you have your heart set on. Focus on your person, your goals, your intentions, what you have your heart set on, or who it is that you have your person, or who it is you have your person, who it is that you are going towards. Queen of Pentacles. Balancing. Okay, hold on. I need to change my songs up. I feel like I had to change the songs. Sometimes you gotta do that when you start feeling like, you know, something or someone's messing with the energies. You know what I mean? You got All-Star. Somebody's an All-Star. Maybe a future All-Star. You got Smash Mouth. Or maybe somebody sees you as an all-star. Somebody sees you as the star of their eye, you know. the sharpest fool in the shade. She was looking kind of dumb. Page of Pentacles. This is a lot of pentacles here. You're juggling. There's something about money coming in for you, Pisces. You may have to figure out how to juggle it, how to handle it, how to... Could be an offer, investing, working through investments for some of you. Could be something about a move. And like a new beginning. That's for some of you. Why am I getting like Dorothy? She's like Dorothy in a way. Except for that's not Toto, that's like an old goat. I don't know. It's like an old goat. Bah. Goat. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Oh, what's that? Adam Sandler with the goat. And you got a celebration. You come together, celebration. 4 wands, Aries. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Somebody could be like way in over their head, all excited, all giddy, and they're just like, they get all like, duh. I'm like, I don't know. And temperance, like kind of maybe, like temperance is like balance, so it maybe kind of throws somebody off a little bit, off balance a little bit. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. But it's like, you got Sagittarius. Sagittarius may be relevant. Number 14. Yeah, here. Somebody's off balance. Ooh. Okay. Because you got these right here. Now, originally I did want to throw this over here, but this could be maybe why I didn't want to throw this over here. Maybe it's... Yeah. This card relates to both energies. It's the end of this one, so it aligns with this energy, but it also aligns with this. This is why. Okay, because this person was trying to stop and block this from coming together, but because this person tried to stop and block your celebration and your happiness from coming together, their celebration and their happiness is now like they're no longer happy in their own lives. They're being knocked off balance. They're like pissed, angry, upset, and people are leaving them out in the cold and steering clear of this person. So this is why it's like, because this person was trying to stop your happiness and forward movement and your joy, maybe even in a financial situation, it's like, it's almost like a ricochet. It's like karma's coming back to bite them in the ass. Now they're not happy. They're being left out in the cold. Maybe people are starting to see this person for whatever it is. Person, group, couple. There's two people here. Entity, whatever. And it's throwing some sort of situation. And it's angering. Because 1 and 1, it's like oil and water don't mix. You can put fire and water together, depending on whatever else mixes. You can add that. But it's something about like oil, the oil in the water. Or somebody's fueling the flame. But there's no more... I'm getting it's like there's no more gas in the tank. Like no more oil. No more gas in the tank. It's like it's empty. Oh my gosh, that's where that word's dried up. It's like coming in and coming into play. It's like it's all, it's all just, and so it's been left out in the cold. So like this person is being kind of just, maybe this like the creativity or like this person or just this, they can't focus, they can't get balance, they can't get whatever it is anymore, and they're being forced to move on. Oof, I don't know, it's kind of like, yeah, oil floats and oil can still ignite. Air, you can always adjust the amounts to rise that flame, lower that flame. Water doesn't always completely put a flame out, depending on how strong that flame is, but it will tame it. No money, no honey, no what? Well, money ain't everything though, infinite. Sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I've been listening to the song the last couple of days. I actually listened to this right before I started the stream. Justice! What did I freaking say? Somebody is getting their karma. Things are being balanced out. Things are being restored. Things are being put back in order. Number 11. On how they're supposed to be. Page of Wands. Excitement. And somebody's excited. Happy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Knight of Pentacles. It's been a slow moving progress towards Virgo, Capricorn. But they've been committed. They've been holding, you know, it's been probably a journey. Look at this. But a reunion coming together. A celebration. Oh, I'm loving it. Pisces, why am I loving this for you? It's been the snail. The world. Oh, it's the end of a cycle, beginning of a new. It's like you've reached this victorious achievements. And it's like you're finally able to conquer, go out and conquer. But there could be somebody who is, because this is like the end of a cycle. So this is what I'm getting with the one energy. But again here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody is being restricted. Their financial situation is being restricted, or their abundance is being restricted. And it doesn't matter. It's abundance in all things. Be happiness, joy, love, finances, you know, whatever. No forward movement. They're not able to move forward. Not able to move on. Not able to move forward. They've got no drive, no forward movement. Like, they're stuck. However, and that's justice. That's divine justice coming in. Number 11. Coming in, making things right. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Yeah, you don't, yeah, I don't know what people think they're doing. Like, spell, I know people, like, do the whole, like, y'all do you, but fair warning, spell casting and any of that other dark, or it doesn't even have to be dark, but any of that other stuff, you know, there are consequences for those actions. Every action has a natural reaction to it. And so anything you put out there, you have to think about the intentions that you are setting forth. If there are any kind of negative intentions put within that, you are going to get that back in return. If you're putting positive, pure, loving intentions out there, you are going to get that back in return. So you have to make sure what you are putting out there into that, whatever it is coming back in return. But yet you cannot interfere with somebody else and what their desires and what their wants and whatever it is that the divine has in plan and in order for that person's life. You have to do it what's in the highest and best good in order for not only your life, but what is in the highest and best good for all. You have to keep that in mind as well. So, you know, and if you do it with a selfish intent, that is not for others' highest good. That is not for, you know, the highest good of all. That is for your own self-interest. So, okay, Pisces. Somebody was in a situation where they married due to financial reasons. This could have been somebody who is feeding off of you. It's like a stealing. It's like a siphoning your energy. It's like an energy vampire, or somebody who tries to steal your energy. Energy vampire, basically. But it's also somebody who, like, it's like a copycat. This person is trying, they're a copycat. They're fake. They're really like, to have this persona, like when they're in front of people, but then they have a different persona. And look, I get, like, you have, depending on different people, they can bring out a different type of energy within you. And that's how we all are with different people. Different people can bring out a different energy within you. Like, that's just how things can be. And that's not being fake. That's just being, comfortability and etc. Like, not everybody's going to bring out a certain version of you. But this person, whoever this is, they're just straight up fake to, like, everybody. They're not authentic in who they truly are. And that is to, like, everybody. And it doesn't matter who it is. And I don't know, it's just, and they steal from you because you are genuine, you are authentic, you have this light within you, you have this natural creativity, you are somebody who is unique, and so they try and take from you. But this person is all about monetary things. Somebody who's trying to take because they're trying to level. It's about social status. Something about social status. Marrying for money. Something about social status. It's about social status. And you see all, like, the jewelry, all the fake smiles. Maybe it's like they have to put on this persona. Maybe they feel like they have to for whatever reason. I got the watch. Somebody's watching you. Well aware. You got toxic. Yeah. Speaking of which, I wonder if my Klaus. Where's my Klaus? I haven't. Video bites the eye. Again, it's like you're okay. Toxic. Whoever this toxic person is, marrying for money. Whoever this person is a very toxic type of person. They could be engaging in extracurricular activities, substance abuse issues, or just, they could just be overindulgent in things. You got the check yourself. It's like the boxes, checking boxes. checking the boxes. Hold on a second. Creativity. Somebody's trying to spy and watch and see how you do what you do. Figure you out. Pisces. I can't figure you out. Outdated. Fake smiles. Outdated. Looking back. Looking at photos. Old news. Wait. They're acting fake, but they're looking out. They're looking for old information, or they did. Try to find old information on you. Find out information on you, but I'm also getting something. News. Fake smile. Posting out fake information, but sitting there acting like they're not part of it. So there may be something about Ava Max. Like, this person's going to the max. Outdated. This person could be watching you in the morning. Some of you. Something about the morning. Somebody old. Somebody's ex is acting like they're still cool, but they're not. I'm getting a sinister something. Look, they're plotting, planning. Like, she's looking out. It's like this ideas, thinking, having some sort of ideas, thought process. What should I do? It's like the thinker. You know that statue? The thinker? Like when you're sitting there, you know, the thinker? That's kind of like what I'm getting there. Like, the thinker. With the, but having the fake smile on, but in deep thought, contemplating, wondering, but fake. But old news. But it's like something repetitive, something going on over and over and over and over again. Repetition. Bringing up, somebody maybe trying to bring up old shit over and over and over again. But that's some things. Other things is something about and you're just tired of hearing it. For some of you, you're just like, okay, you got something new? Like, anything new? Like what? Good night, but tonight's gonna be good. Something about tonight's gonna be a good night. Close off. You're walking away. Somebody walked away from the situation, letting it go. whoever was trying to fit themselves into a box, who was not being authentically themselves, this person could have, it's like they did burn those bridges. You're done. You kind of like, you may yourself have burned those bridges. Let go, let God. It's kind of like you had the last straw. Like, all right, check 1, check 2, check 3. Like, you know what? All right, that's the final straw that broke the camel's back, kind of thing. And you're done. It's over. There's still something about financial assets or something about finances that may be kind of keeping you two together. Some sort of contracts in the moments that need to be handled, need to be dealt with, need to be situated. But you've grown, you're maturing, your energies, Jupiter, you're taking some sort of action, expanding, growing, some sort of new opportunities. Something about fortune coming in. But again, you're still deep in thoughts. Cycles. Maybe deep in thought about whether some sort of cycle is going to repeat itself. Here you got some sort of doubts. You're lonely. Tired. You're blocking out any kind of negative, toxic communication, toxic energies, but anybody or everybody who has been like throwing shade at you, or you know, just talking trash, talking shit, you're just like blocking all that communication, or you are just no longer entertaining that within your own mindset. You're blocking all that out because it is just like bringing you down. And it's not like you don't want to, it's not like you want a blown up, like balloon freaking sized ego, but you're not letting the naysayers, you're not letting the people who are those, dare I say, assholes, to just start running their mouths and just tear you down. You're not letting those people do that to you anymore. You are just like out, gone. No. Like, I'm not letting you drain me anymore. I'm tired of it. And it may not even just be you. It may be somebody else around you that you're standing up for, and you're like, you're done. I'm no longer hearing it. You know, I'm not going to let you talk about my mama, my sister, my brother, my, you know, my friend, my whatever. Like, you've had it. You're like, no. And you're standing on business, and you're not letting whomever, whatever, like, talk about whatever like that. And it may be to a specific person, it may be to a specific group, it may be to a specific whatever. You are just standing on business. You're not letting this happen. Which, you know what? Kudos to you. Don't. Guarded. For some of you, you may be protecting a child. You may have felt the need to protect a child. Or there's something about a child within a dynamic that may be feeling a necessary need to protect. Or there's something about there is a kid involved somehow, or children involved. Somebody is protecting children or trying to protect their children. Maybe this person held back because they're trying to protect their children from certain things, or for some things it's like I'll leave it there. You're releasing, purging, letting go of situations. Hands free, no hands is fun. Release, purge, surrender, emotional release, some clearing or walking away. Yeah, this is the greatest show. Jupiter action. Surrender, emotional release. Some are surrendering to, could be surrendering to a connection. Kind of what I'm getting. Surrendered, let go, and they're just kind of giving in, letting go, going with it. They've taken the action. And it could have been an emotional release, an emotional purge, an emotional release. It's a clearing. Like, it's something about truth, clarity, kind of things coming together. Having some sort of understanding. Because with now the flowers being drawn, the Jupiter, the action, the news, something about the news, getting some sort of information, some sort of news. You're getting some sort of divine information, downloads, insight, intuition. And you're able to emotionally purge, and you're starting to get all that. And finally, you're surrendering to a connection. Some of you may have gone through this or are going through this. And it's, you know, could have been very emotional, and it's something you're going through. Yay to you. So some of you could be coming, it's like you're going into union, but you're surrendering to the connection. It's a hard thing to do, very hard. It's trust. It's hard, very hard, but you're doing it. You're doing it. You're trusting. That it's all coming together for the best. And the highest good of all. Alright, let's get one more angel number. Huh. All right. Trusting the process. Communication is key. Oh, also. All right, you got 22, feminine forces. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. It's a hard one too. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. Yeah, feminines, y'all can do it by yourself. We know. We can do it on our own, right? But there you go. 22. 17. Self-belief. Self-belief, confidence, hope, change, courage, leap, path forward. You may feel stuck or fearful, perhaps even in despair, thinking there's no way forward. This card reassures you that the path starts with you. You are ready for a life-changing leap forward. What fears or doubts are holding me back, and how can I overcome them to take a leap forward? A leap toward positive change. Identify one area where you feel stuck and take a small but significant step toward overcoming this obstacle. Believe in your ability to create the change you desire. And then number 66. Don't worry. Calm, optimism, joy, trust, release. Soul's mission. If you've been consumed by worry, fear, or concerns about the physical world, it's time to shift your focus. Move from stressing over material needs to joyfully pursuing your soul's mission with optimism. In what areas of my life am I letting worry hold me back? And how can I redirect my focus towards my soul's mission? Hold on. Identify one worry or fear that has been consuming your thoughts and take a step today towards a joyful pursuit of your soul's mission, focusing on positive actions and outcomes. Number 66. Sorry, I got a little anxiety. Calming down. I'm gonna calm down a bit. Gotta breathe, calm, relax, chill. Breathe, calm, relax, chill. Okay. Calming down. Okay. And your yes or no question. Better. Okay. Yes or no? Yes! This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruits. All right. Pisces. And it is 7:11 on my clock right now. Cool, calm, collected. Yeah. But prayers to them. Much love and support to them as well, though. Sending much love and support to them. You know. Oh, what am I going to do with y'all? Really, what am I going to do? 12 on the clock. Yes. All right. Well, you know what? I don't know. I may do. Well, I was hoping to do air and earth signs in later. Oh, you know what? I think I might later on. I don't know. Jason, what do you think? Should I do Earth and Air later on tonight? I gotta go make a run. I gotta go make a run. But I was thinking about maybe kind of just chillaxing for the rest of the evening. Maybe watching a little TV, but I was kind of like, I don't know. Just kind of like really chillaxing for the rest of the evening. I kind of just need some rest. I got up like super duper early today. And not super duper early, but I went to bed like really, really freaking late. And then I got up to hurry up and try and get the fire and water signs out. So I'm trying to I might get the rest out tomorrow. Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan. All right. So there we have it. Jason called it. All right. That sounds like a green flag to me. We will go ahead and get the Earth and Air out tomorrow night. And yeah, I need some rest and chill for tonight. So to kind of relax and preserve some energy up. So I'm hearing four-wheelers in the woods right now, but I gotta go pick up the kiddo, and I'm sending you guys lots and lots and lots of love, and yeah, thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And that is my cue. I gotta go get the little. So thank you so much, Jason. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you, Infinites. Thank you all who were here, even those watchers out there. And Peony there, you too. I don't know where you disappeared to. She went ghost on me. I'm sorry I wasn't watching and it's active in the chats. I'll check it out later. Check out the chat a little bit later when I come back. But I was a little more in tune with the read, so, and with God. But I'll check out the chat in a while. So, but anyhow, love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.